Welcome to the New Home Show. This is your information connection to find out everything you need to know about buying a new construction home in Central Florida. I'm your host, Daniel Hat McPhee. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Welcome back to the New Home Show. I'm your host, Daniel Hat McPhee, and today I'm here at Waterbrooke, and I'm twinning with
Eileen, Mattamy Hat agent.
Hey, I love that. I really do. Like I said, we're at Waterbrooke, and that's in Clermont, Florida. I'm really excited to have Eileen tell us a little bit about the community and a little bit about the larger community of Clermont. And of course, we'll get to that in just a little bit. But first, we'll dive right in as we normally do and just start with a little bit about Mattamy. Tell us a little bit about the history of Mattamy and where they are today.
Thank you, Dan,
You're
for
welcome.
having me. Mattamy, 1978 in Canada. In 2005, we came over to United States, Florida. Who doesn't want to be in Florida, where Disney is?
Right.
We started growing.
Everybody loves that mouse, don't they?
Yes, they do. So we started growing here in Florida, and I love that Mattamy Homes has multiple or different kinds of homes that caters to families, caters to us, and especially, us Latinos. We love to be in the kitchen and like the TV area, and they have multiple floor plans that cater once again to what we like. And they, throughout the years, have been able to kind of tailor that and make great floor plans, especially here at Waterbrooke.
Yeah. So some of the things you said I just love, because what I know about Mattamy, one of their real focuses was on giving back to the consumer what they're asking for. So, after 1978, when they were founded in Toronto, they really, from the very beginning, they took the feedback from their homeowners of what they would like to see in a home, and they continue to do that. The home models, have really evolved based on that homeowner feedback, and I think that's just a great way to do business. I mean, after all, we're here to serve the customer, and what better way to serve them than to take their input and make those changes? So that's a really cool thing about Mattamy.
We listen to our families.
Absolutely. Well, that's a little bit about Mattamy. Tell me a little bit about Eileen.
What is there to say? I have been in new home build for over 10 years now. I just love what I do. I love to be able to, especially now that we're in February and it's Valentine's, I love to, make that match that matches the family with that perfect floor plan. So I get just great enjoyment in doing what I love to do. And I'm a grandma, so definitely love to give all the little warmth and hugs to all my families. What else?
Well, I don't know what else, but I do know this. You said something that means a lot to me, and that is you match people with the homes. I think I don't think there's anybody out there that likes to just be sold. And myself as a realtor, I consider myself to be, a customer servant, not necessarily a salesperson, although that is the title. I love that you said that, because it's really about listening, like you said, Mattamy does, and apparently Eileen does too.
That's right.
And listening to what that person wants and finding what you have, in the community, in the model. And it doesn't even necessarily have to be this community. It could be other communities, and really find the best fit. I appreciate that about you. I really do.
Yeah. I love that part that we're able to. So if Waterbrooke, isn't the ideal community, we have a similar floor plan in what's close to us, which is Rainwood, and we have different areas, Apopka, Lake Nona area, and we also have townhomes. So again, I do listen, and I kind of try to make it to where it's feasible and accommodatable to all of my families.
Yeah, I remember when our clients, and it's actually this model home that they're going to get pretty soon. Man, they are really working hard on that. I was just looking at it, and they're really coming along. But what do you remember? I'm going to test your memory here. What it was that absolutely just caused them to fall in love with this house?
The view was one of them. Um, Oh, our super shower. Yeah, they had to have the super shower, and they also like to have the view. So when they went back to the lot and they kind of stood where the lanai is, they're like, oh my gosh, this view. I think kind of literally just.
So that's really what sold them on both the house and that particular lot. But yeah, it's that shower. Yep. Oh my gosh! And to be quite honest, I fell in love with it too. It's really nice. And
you all took pictures, right?
Keep watching, because at the end of this, after the interview, I'm going to take you through the house and show everything to you, so you'll see the super shower.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah. So we talked a little bit about something that Mattamy does, which was that customer-centric kind of way of doing things. What else about Mattamy would you say stands apart from other builders?
I think, like I mentioned before, was that we really listen. We listen to our families, and the majority of our communities is based on our families, our amenities, our communities in itself. We want dog parks. We want an amenity center that we can share with our family. Walking trails. So the majority of our communities have all that our families have been asking for. So we cater to our families. And not all communities have that. Mattamy does.
Yeah, I love that. So let me ask you this. When buyers come in and they tour your homes, what are some things that you hear them say, just kind of like over and over? You hear some of the same things.
With the Dahlia, this is our sales center. So the Dahlia, everybody, walks in like, oh, wow, this, hallway and foyer is so much wider than other homes. And the way that the natural light just comes in without even having the lights on, you get that beautiful, natural light come through the house. So that's the majority of when our families come in that they love about the Dahlia.
Yeah. Well, that is definitely good things to hear.
Yes. Yes.
Well, what else would you like the world to know, Eileen?
That here at Waterbrooke, Phase 6B is selling. We have beautiful floor plans, and with great incentives now going on that pretty much takes care of your closing cost, helps buy down the interest rate. Mm-hmm. So again, if you're renting and giving money to someone else, start investing in yourself, in your family. That's the best thing that anyone can do, is purchase a home. I had my dad, before he passed away of lung cancer, so he didn't have much of a voice. And he would always say, Eileen, whatever you do, invest in property. You can't go wrong. Yeah. So, I remember that from my dad, and I'm instilling it in my children as well.
Absolutely. I mean, you look at the richest people in the world, and all of them invest in real estate. And after all, that is the American dream, is to own property, to be the king of your own castle, so to speak.
Yep.
All right. Well, hey, thank you so much for having me here today. And I'm looking forward to having a lasting, long relationship.
Yes. Thank you. And again, thank you for coming. Thank you for this opportunity to share with you about Mattamy Homes, the hat, and Clermont. Clermont is amazing. I can't express enough about Clermont.
Yeah, absolutely. They may not know. Some of my viewers may not know. Clermont's actually the kind of the world capital for triathlons. There's probably a triathlon going on here, every couple of weeks, and people come from all over, literally the world, to compete in triathlons here. So it's definitely an outdoor, energetic kind of community.
Mm-hmm. Very much so.
Yep. Well, hey, if you are interested in a new construction home, or just have questions, want to know more about it, give me a call. You can reach me by phone, obviously, email, text, DM, send a pigeon, put up a smoke signal, whatever you need to do. Let's have that conversation, and I'll talk to you soon. Mattamy is currently completing Phase 6 of Waterbrooke, and will soon move on to Phase 7, which you can see there in the top right of the screen. There are over 50 home sites still left to be built on, and an estimated year plus through completion. This is the model home that Eileen and I were sitting in during the interview. This is the Dahlia. It's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath with about 2,500 square feet. This is a split floor plan. However, there is an option to connect the owner's suite to the 3rd bedroom if wanted. You heard Eileen talk about the natural light that she hears so much about. It's really evident in this portion of the house. And look how open it is. Hey, there's that vent she was talking about. I definitely love how this space is open, yet each area is designated as its own space in a way. Here we move into the owner's suite. There's the super shower. I just love that thing. Thank you so much for watching the show, and I can't wait to see you on the next one.